Hi, good morning everyone. So for today's video, we are going to have a review sessions because the board's already coming and it's fast approaching, and this is going to be a quiz me method. So I will be asking some questions and we will be given some time to answer. So our topic is microbiology, and most of you know that microbiology involves a lot of memorization. That's why I am going to have this as a repetitive process of recollection and mastering. So you can actually play this video if you are doing something, or at least you will be having some a little review. So let us start. So there are times that you can do some test-taking strategies, but the problem is in this type of questions wherein you answer objectively, meaning there is a right answer for the question. That means if you really don't know the answer, then you really can't get answer. So another strategy to study microbiology is to make some tables. So you have to tabulate it for you to easily visualize and see which ones are grouped by this and this one. So you can also do some schematic diagram. You have to know the generalizations. You have to cluster it so that it's going to be easier for you to memorize. It's going to be easier for you to pick the right answer. So you have to take note of the keywords such as except, the best, the least, most likely. So we will be having our guest here. He is a special cutie pie. Here is Marlon to accompany us while studying. Yay! Hala, siya na yung nag-aral. By the way, Marlon is a Shih Tzu.
10 years old.
10 years old ba? To help you with the video, you can also pause the video or go back or forward. Ayun pala guys, so I'm in our garden right now. So if ever you hear vehicles or tricycles, ayun, pasensya na lang po. Pero usually naman kasi it's like a white noise lang for me. But ayun lang, just to warn you, meron po kayong maririnig na gano'n. Let's start. For starters, what are the essential components of bacteria? Cell wall, cytoplasmic membrane, ribosome, nucleoid, mesosome, and periplasm. We have 6. The non-essential components of bacteria: capsule, pilus or fimbriae, glycocalyx, flagellum, spore, plasmid, and granule. So all bacterial capsules are composed of polysaccharide except Bacillus anthracis. So it's because of the polypeptide of D-glutamate. So we have the gram stain. In gram staining, we have 4 procedures. What are those? Primary stain, mordant, the colorizing agent, and your counter stain. For the reagents, we have mnemonics, Vias, crystal violet, iodine, acetone, and safranin. So we have bacteria that are not seen in gram stain. What are those? We have these mnemonics. These rascals may microscopically lack color: Treponema, Rickettsia, Mycobacterium, Mycoplasma, Legionella, Chlamydia. For the alternative approach of those bacteria that are not seen in gram stain: Mycobacteria, acid fast stain, spirochetes, dark field microscopy, Mycoplasma, none. you do serologies. Legionella, silver stain. Chlamydia, Gemsa stain, look for inclusion bodies. Rickettsia, Gemsa stain, Gems or tissue stain. Rickettsia, Gemsa or tissue stains. So for the gram staining, the color of gram positive will be blue, and for your gram negative, it will be color red. So we're now done with your gram positives. So we now go to your gram negatives. So for gram negative diplococci, if it's encapsulated ferments, maltose and glucose, Neisseria meningitidis. Insignificant capsule and ferments glucose only, Neisseria gonorrhea. For your gram-negative rods, enriched chocolate agar, polyribitol phosphate capsule, influenzae. For your enriched chocolate agar, polyribitol phosphate capsule, Haemophilus influenzae type B, Bordet gengu agar with wolf-team cup, Bordetella pertussis. Poorly gram staining, silver stain, charcoal yeast agar, air conditioning. Legionella pneumophila. For gram-negative rods in GIT and gut, GUT, gram-negative lactose fermenter with green sheen, Escherichia coli. Lactose fermenter, urease positive in ESBL, Klebsiella pneumoniae. Comma-shaped motile oxidase positive, Vibrio cholerae. Comma-shaped microaerophilic Skyros agar, Campylobacter jejuni. Comma-shaped urease positive, Helicobacter pylori. Let's go to the non-lactose fermenting gram-negative rods. Motile oxidase negative, H2S producer, Salmonella species. Non-motile oxidase negative, H2S non-producer, Shigella species. Swarming oxidase negative, H2S producer, urease, Proteus mirabilis. Oxidase positive, H2S non-producer, obligate aerobes, Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Skin, Staphylococcus epidermidis. Nose, Staphylococcus aureus. Mouth, Viridans streptococci. Dental plaques, Streptococcus mutans. Colon, Bacteroides, Escherichia coli. Vagina, Lactobacillus vaginalis. What are the bacteria with IgA protease? We have 4. Streptococcus pneumoniae, Haemophilus influenza, Neisseria meningitidis, and Neisseria gonorrhea. So for the generalities on bacterial structure, all bacteria have cell walls composed of peptidoglycan except Mycoplasma pneumoniae. All gram-positive bacteria have no endotoxin except Listeria monocytogenes. All bacterial capsules are composed of polysaccharide except Bacillus anthracis. So for some of the generalities on bacterial structure, all bacteria have cell walls composed of peptidoglycan except Mycoplasma pneumoniae. All gram-positive bacteria have no endotoxin except Listeria monocytogenes. All bacterial capsules are composed of polysaccharide except Bacillus anthracis. All exotoxins are heat labile except staphylococcal enterotoxin. So, for diagnostic test, we have culture. So, culture is the propagation of microorganisms in media conducive to their growth. So, for the culture medium, it is a nutritive substance in which cultures of microorganisms are grown. Specialized media for bacterial growth: Clostridium perfringens, egg yolk, Carinobacterium diphtheriae, Telluride, Group B Streptococci or Enterococcus, bile esculin, Staphylococci, mannitol salts, Neisseria meningitidis or Neisseria gonorrhea from sterile sites, chocolate, Neisseria gonorrhea from non-sterile sites, Thayer martin, Haemophilus influenzae, chocolate plus factors X and 5, 10 and 5. Microbial culture. So these are the specialized media for bacterial growth. Clostridium perfringens, egg yolk, Carinobacterium diphtheriae, Telluride, Group B Streptococci, bile esculin, Staphylococci, mannitol salts, Neisseria meningitidis or Neisseria gonorrhea from sterile sites, chocolate agar, Neisseria gonorrhea from non-sterile sites, Thayer martin, Haemophilus influenzae, chocolate plus factors 10 and 5. Agar, Lowenstein-Jensen, Mycobacterium tuberculosis, Thiosulfate citrate bile salts or TCBS, Vibrio cholerae, Bordet gengu, Bordetella pertussis, charcoal yeast extract, Legionella pneumophila, Skyros, Campylobacter or Helicobacter, Barbour Stoner Kelly or BSK, Borrelia burgdorferi, Eton, Mycoplasma pneumoniae, Cetrimide, Pseudomonas aeruginosa, XLD or Xylus lysine deoxycholate, Salmonella and Shigella, Ellinghausen, McCullough, Johnson Harris or your EMJH, and Fletcher's, Leptospira interrogans. So let's go to the gram stain. Gram-positive cocci in clusters. So catalase positive, coagulase positive. Staphylococcus aureus. So catalase positive, coagulase negative, novobiocin sensitive, Staphylococcus epidermidis. Catalase positive, coagulase negative, novobiocin resistant, Staphylococcus saprophyticus. So for gram-positive cocci in clusters, we only have 3. So again, we have your Staphylococcus aureus, epidermidis, and saprophyticus. Again. So gram-positive, let's go to gram-positive cocci in chains. In chains, when you hear cocci in chains, you should remember it's streptococci. So, catalase negative, alpha hemolytic, bile optochin sensitive, Streptococcus pneumoniae. Catalase negative, alpha hemolytic, bile optochin resistant, Viridans streptococci. Catalase negative, beta hemolytic, bacitracin sensitive, Streptococcus pyogenes. Catalase negative, beta hemolytic, bacitracin resistant, Streptococcus agalactiae. Catalase negative, gamma hemolytic, grows in 6.5 NaCl. Enterococci, group D Streptococcus. Catalase negative, gamma hemolytic, does not grow in 6.5% NaCl. Non-Enterococcus Strep bovis. So let's go to your gram-positive rods. So we have spore-forming and your non-spore-forming. Let's go to spore-forming first. In gram-positive rods, aerobic, non-motile, box-car-shaped, Bacillus anthracis. Aerobic motile, reheated fried rice, Bacillus cereus. So for aerobic, you only have 2. Those are your Bacillus. Anaerobic, you have 4. Those are your Clostridium species. So, anaerobic, tennis racket-like, Clostridium tetani. Anaerobic, bulging cans, Clostridium botulinum. Anaerobic lecithinase, gas-forming, Clostridium perfringens. Anaerobic pseudomembranes, Clostridium difficile. So for gram-positive spore formers, we only have 6. For the non-spore forming, we only have 2. Non-spore forming gram-positive rods, both are aerobic. So, aerobic non-motile, curved Chinese characters, Carinibacterium diphtheriae. Aerobic curved tumbling motility, Listeria monocytogenes. The reason why I'm doing this recall is that memorization is also my Waterloo. And ayun, hirap talaga ako mag-memorize. And I only memorize things if I analyze it, if I apply it every day. So yung other terms, hindi mo naman yun usually ginagamit. So, like this in micro, so it's really a must that I do this for myself. And if in case it helps you, then just answer with me.